Hello everybody and welcome to our grammar lessons. Today we are going to be talking about future simple tense. We learn how to express actions in future by using will and be going to. These two are very common ways of expressing future. We'll talk about their difference and we'll also learn how to use them in different contexts correctly. This is the ninth lesson, so if you haven't watched the other lessons, I'll suggest you to do so because that will help you in understanding where we are now and what we are learning today. So let's get going. The future simple tense is used to talk about things that will happen in the future. And there are two main ways of forming the simple future tense by using will or be going to, as we discussed earlier. So will is used for predictions, promises, offers, and spontaneous decisions. For example, I think it will rain tomorrow. So it's prediction, isn't it? He will help you with your project. It's a kind of a promise. I'll call you later. So it's an offer. And then you can also see, will you come to the party? Now that's an spontaneous, that's not an spontaneous, that's a spontaneous action, isn't it? So we use for prediction, promises, offers, and spontaneous actions. Will is also used for immediate decisions or actions. For example, oh, the phone is ringing. I'll answer it. So you can see it's an immediate action or decision. The car broke down. Don't worry, I'll fix it. So I will fix it. In contraction, we write it as I'll, and it can also be read as I'll. So can you think of other immediate actions? Please write one or two examples in the comment box. We use be going to talk about things that we have already planned or things that we are sure will happen. For example, I'm going to visit my grandmother next weekend. So the decision has already been taken. This is a plan that already took place, or we are sure that this will happen. They are going to start a new business. So the decision of starting a new business has already been taken. So they are sure that new business will start. So therefore they say they are going to start a new business, or we are going to have a great time at the party. Now this shows that the speaker is sure that he will have fun. So for things which have already been decided, or when we are sure that these things will happen, will definitely happen in the future, so we use be going to instead of will. Is it making some sense to you? If not, if there is any confusion, do ask and also do exercise. I hope that will clear things a bit. Another way of understanding be going to is that it's used when there is evidence or an indication of the future action. For example, look at those clouds. It's going to rain soon. So there is evidence and something, once again, it shows something will definitely happen. She's studying very hard. She's going to pass the exam. So based on evidence, if there is confirmation of something, we use be going to. I hope it's more clear now. Now let's talk about the difference between be going to and will. Although there is no clear rule that says that we have to use be going to or will, but there are some general guidelines that we must try to understand. So will is used for actions which are spontaneous or unplanned, whereas be going to is used for actions which are premeditated or you have thought about them before. So will and be going to can often be used interchangeably. So you can use one or the other depending on the intention. So you need to understand the context, the situation in which you have to choose one or the other. So will emphasizes, as I said earlier, spontaneity, while be going to emphasizes premeditation or a plan. So something that you thought about beforehand and then you are saying it in be going to. So you have to understand the speaker's intention, context, and then choose one or the other. I hope the difference between be going to and will is clear to you. So based on what you have learned, please try to do this exercise, and then I'll also share the answers with you, but don't look at them. Do this exercise first, and then you can see and make your answers with the answers that I'll provide. These are the answers of that exercise that we just talked about. So see if you have done them correctly. If not, then watch the video again and try to understand them. And you can also try to your own sentences also based on your understanding. Let's conclude what we have learned so far. The simple future tense is a versatile tense that can be used to talk about a wide range of future events. And by understanding the difference between will and be going to, you can use the simple future effectively in your own context. Will and be going to are both used to express future actions, as we discussed earlier. Will focuses on spontaneity, while be going to is used when you have to express premeditated or planned actions. So practice as much as you can. Practice makes perfect. And if you have any query or any confusion, do write to me. I'll get back to you. I hope this video was helpful for you and you did learn something new. And if this was useful for you, please consider subscribing this channel and also watch my other videos on grammar. See you in another video.